Howdy folks, it's Untitled Chapter here and welcome back to X-Plane 11. We are going on quite a lengthy flight today in the B1900D, which you can't see because it's behind the building. And I realize it's been a really long time since we've done a flight with the B1900D, which is very strange since it's my favorite aircraft. I love it because you can do quick little VFR GA flights if you'd like, or you can do longer flights if you like. And I just realized what I should have done is I should have taken the airplane right here and manually dragged it to there. In fact, let's do that. I'll show you how you do that. So what you can do, first of all, we got to see where we're going here. Let's go like this, kind of. Then you pull up the map and you zoom in on yourself. We're not in Kentucky, that was the last flight, like this. You can drag it wherever you want it, like that. Oh, it's kind of screwed up here. It's not letting me do what I want to do. I want to come this way. It gets glitchy, but it gets the job done. Then we'll just go like that. There. Now we can come back, and there we are. Now we're in a better spot. All right, so anyway, where are we? We are going to fly across Newfoundland. In fact, originally I was going to fly across the entire island of Newfoundland, but then I realized it would probably take like 5 hours in this little plane. So we're just going to do a short little hop. As always, where we are starting and where we're going is in the description below, but just in case, we are starting at Charlie Yankee Yankee Tango, which is St. John's International Airport in Newfoundland, Canada, to Charlie Yankee Delta Foxtrot Deer Lake Regional in Newfoundland, Canada. Again, I was going to go from St. John's. Actually, I was going to start at the Saint-Pierre thing, the French little island, and fly all the way across, but we'd be here for a couple days. So we're going to do this. It's going to be a quick little, no, not going to be quick. It's still like 300 nautical miles, which in this plane does take quite a while, about an hour and a half, hour 45 maybe. It'll be edited down for you. Of course, we're going to do this in one video. Anyway, everybody is boarding. The luggage is all in there. I think we're ready to go. My children are very loud upstairs. I apologize. It's a weird day. It's just after work. My kids are supposed to be finishing their e-school. And it's everybody, logged in at once. The system crashed. So they weren't able to do their school this morning, so they're trying to do it now. So, that being said, it's my time. Let's enjoy it. Let's hop inside and let's get this thing started up. So, first thing we're going to do is get the fuel going. For this aircraft, we go here. Let's do 235. Let's keep it that way. Real World Brothers turned off because right now it would be fogged in with 36 knot winds. Where we're going is fogged in with like 12 knot winds. So we can't really fly in real life at the moment. So we just made it manual weather to scattered. And we'll get started about 1 o'clock or so. Flight sim time, that is. All right, let's see here. Is it this one? This one? Oh gosh, these are all screwed up. I forgot to fix these. Battery, there we go. External lighting, wing logo already on, that's tail flood, and recog, there we go. Remove the static elements, which is this one. Come around here and close the baggage door, and let's close the passenger door from inside. I think you can go down like this. There's a click spot right there. Excellent. And everybody is ready to go, I hope, because it's too late now. I know I have a preset for this. Where's that click spot? There it is. That's for the Star Trek door. And close the wing windows. Oh, right on the mouse. What's going on? My phone has made a weird sound I'm not familiar with. Okay, anyway. Emergency lights to normal. Or arm, there we go, normal. Fasten the seatbelt is on. EFIS, turn that on. It has been way too long since I've flown this thing. Alrighty, hide that again. Come down here. Parking brake is set. Fuel switches, what? This one. Fuel switches on, auxiliary to auto. We're going to view the main tank. View the auxiliary. This just views the tank. It doesn't select the tank. That's all this stuff here instead. Uses auxiliary first. Alrighty, let's see. Prop lever to feather already is. Engine auto igniter. Let's just go from here. Boom, boom. And ignition switch. Where is it from this angle? Right here. hold until 15 on turbine and then introduce fuel. And when I do that, it's actually both at the same time because I only have one axis on my yoke for fuel. So there's 13, 14, 15 introduce fuel. And what we're introducing is over here is low idle. So more like that. Alrighty. And that should spin up and stabilize. And there we go. So we'll do the generator and then we'll repeat the process for the left, except we already have the conditioner to low idle, so it's just going to get to 15 and spin up all on its own very quickly. And there we go. Left generator, close the cover. Auto igniters can come off. Avionics switch. And AC bus. And turn off external power. Rudder boost between the seats. And climate. Don't really care about climate too much. We'll turn those on. We'll turn that on. We'll turn the furnace on. We'll do auto temp like that. Make it cool. Switch that to auto. Actually, test the overspeed. Test the stall. And put the yoke back in and we're done on that side. Alright, what is next? Alright, the flight plan is going to be pretty simple actually. It's just going to be heading towards our destination, which is Charlie. What is it? Charlie Yankee Delta Foxtrot. Oh my gosh. Mouse wheel. Come on. Delta Foxtrot. There we go. And I doubt there's an approach. Let's find out. There is. No, that's for... No. There is. Nice. So based on... Well, we don't have road weather, so we can choose anything. I don't know. We'll decide in the air. Let's back up a second here. We'll decide in the air. So for right now, it's direct to our destination. We'll check out instrument approach in the air. Like I said, 3 times now. And it doesn't matter because there's no road weather. Very nice. We'll also do vertical navigation once we're in the air as well. Well, 208. I said 300. Good. Not as long. Okay. Cruising altitude will be for 208 nautical miles. Cruising altitude will be 17,000 feet. Let's bring that up to 17,000. There we go. All right. Flight plan in the GPS. CDI to GPS. Avidyne, all we do with this for right now is just declutter a little bit and go forward. That's all we really do right now. Weather does work. Radios, instruments, none. Altimeter, barometer, 2992 because road weather's turned off. Can I just push it for standard in this? I cannot. 2992. There we go. Test warning, caution lights we already did. Set cabin pressure. 17,000 feet, so we'll set the pressure for 18,000 feet. You have to pretend there's an arrow here in the plastic cover. Auto feather to arm. Where are you? Over here somewhere. Auto feather to arm. Generator ties closed. Let's back this view up a little bit. Is this 3? Yeah, let's back this up a little bit and reset that because of the whole FOV thing. Anti-ice install warning. We'll do pitot heat. We're not going to anti-ice. Starts engine on fire half the time. Prop sync on. And that puts that like that. And TCAS. There we go. And next page. Get ready to taxi. Taxi lights will come on, and my child is taking a bath. I can hear the bath running. Probably to avoid homework. Props to taxi. What number is that? This one? Props to taxi. Conditioners low idle and beginner taxi. And then we just go to the runway. All right. So, sorry about my microphone. That makes editing difficult. All right, taxi view, where are we going? Well, it doesn't matter because there's no wind. So where is the closest runway? Just for time's sake. Right there, whatever that one is. So let's see here. Prop still on taxi, low idle. Give this thing some fuel. Why isn't it going? Let's try parking brake twice. There we go. Parking brake in this, at least for me, is kind of wonky. I have to do it several times sometimes. Hello? Should we just give it more prop then? Yes, let's give it more prop. Even though we're way above taxi now, but it's the only way for it to go. What in the world? Jeez Louise. Okay, here we go. trying to think. Nothing else, right? I don't have any Newfoundland stories. None. So, not going to talk about that. We're just going to get up and fly this thing. Very simple. I'll meet you at the end of that runway. Alright, looks like 23 is that runway. I can't really tell, but we'll use that one. So let's come up here. And let's start slowing this thing down. Well, you can probably hear my audio bleed through my microphone because I'm not wearing headphones and I have my subwoofer cranked. Why are my frame rates so goofy? It's like tearing or something. Weird. Very strange. I should have restarted my computer. I've been doing a lot of stuff without restarting. Anyway, flaps down. Lights get turned around. So let's see. Overhead flood gets turned off. Cabin flood gets turned off. So from back here, it looks like that. Very nice. Taxi lights off. Landing lights on. Landing lights on. Taxi off. Nav and flight. Trim for takeoff. I don't know if we really need to. Yeah, we do. Trim for takeoff. Let's go like that. Cruise altitude already did. Autopilot set up. Basically, it's nav and climb. Let's do 2200. Let's do 1800. Boom. 2 button. All right. Then we'll engage autopilot as soon as we're in the air. Follow the purple line, and then we'll do VNAV and approach in the air. Heading bug in case we screwed up autopilot. I'll set to runway heading. Start the stopwatch, which is mode select and start. Conditioners to high idle. Props forward. Parking brake off. Lean back in my chair. Farther from the microphone, sorry, and let's get going. Alright, piece of cake. Now the frame rates are fine. See? It's weird. These Carenado cockpits do weird things with frame rates. I don't understand them. Alrighty. Boom. Alright, positive rate. Gear up. Flaps coming in. And let's autopilot right away. Because we can. Where's autopilot? Engage. Boom. There we go. Normally we hand fly for a while, but we're doing so much hand flying, we're just going to autopilot it. Oops, wrong one. Where's my gauges? I have a gauge view somewhere. We'll use this one. Bring back throttles and props. Everything's in the green. Let's slide over so we can actually see what we're doing. So starting at the top. Green, green. Props need to come back to the green. Green and green. Good. Now we will not start a fire. And we're about to head. So we're the Newfoundland island. It goes around, and then there's the mainland. So there we go. It says an hour, but that is not true. It would be way faster than that, which would level off. So let's look outside. Look at that. Simple, simple, simple. See how the island cruise around? See, like this, cruise around. The French thing is way over there. And then we're only going halfway across Newfoundland at an angle like this, because it goes all the way up there, and it would take like 3 hours to fly. Gorgeous. All right, we'll do tons of sightseeing. We just got to make sure everything's ready to go, and I think we're set. Just calculate the VNAV and landing lights off at 10K. That is it. All right, let's do a little bit of sightseeing, then we'll figure out what we're going to do for approach and everything. So I will see you in a couple minutes. Alright, the weather has cleared up so we can see what's going on, and we've reached 10,000 feet, so let's turn off the landing lights. Alright, let's figure out where we're going to land, and VNav, and then the rest will be sightseeing. So, what do we got? Let's see here. I don't know much about the airport, so let's see what our options are for approach. So, runway 25 would be best for us because of the way we're heading. So let's use runway 25. We normally do a GPS. If we do ILS, will it tune everything for us? I don't know. I guess I can look up. I have some Canadian charts. I'm just thinking maybe we should look up a chart and see which one would be best. Alright, never mind. I can't find any Canadian charts unless you pay for them. I swear I had a bookmark of every Canadian airport. But I guess it doesn't include this one or something? I don't know. I'll look it up later. I'll leave an editorial comment below if I found one after the fact, which isn't going to help us now. But so let's just use Yankee instead of Zulu. Let's just use this one. Enter. Oh gosh, I don't know where these are. Let's see. Let me see where these are in SkyVector, and that'll tell me which one to use. Well, based on Googling these, I think we want to use this one. We'll see what it does. Let's activate it because why not? So it's going to go direct there. Let's see. Whoops. Oh boy. Let's see what that looks like. Oh my gosh. What? No, what? It's going to go like this, then like this, then like this, then like this. When this gets closer, we'll do what we normally do, and we'll just figure out which one of these we want better, and then just go direct to those. Because that's a mess. Man, oh man. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We want to zoom this. No, we'll keep that zoomed out for now. Let's see. We want to... Whoops. We want to do VNav. So we want to be about 1,000 feet. Let's do 100 feet at the airport. That way, if anything... Yeah, let's do 500 feet. That way, if anything gets screwed up, I can go around. Before then, I can make these decisions before. This isn't the way we would normally do this. Normally, you would have a chart and stuff. But because we don't have a chart, I can't find one. Because I'm really bad at international research for charts, except Argentina. I can figure it out. It's most Canada, but not this one. We're going to just wing it. So we're going to see 500 feet at the runway. That'll give me time to make decisions. I'll be flying manually by then anyway. 800 feet per minute descent. So 25 minutes. Well, that's going to come down quickly. We will start our descent. Very simple. We'll keep that up. We will adjust this as we get closer because that's a disaster, obviously. It looks like we've reached altitude. There we go. So all I need to do is keep an eye on our speed. Make sure we don't overspeed. We are going to go as fast as we can. As fast as our numbers here will allow us, as long as you stay in the green. So I'll keep an eye on overspeed. That's it until top of descent, which will be, well, let's let this catch up, 18 minutes or so. So I'm going to give you some sightseeing, but I'll see you in real time in 18 minutes. Alrighty, here we go. 1 minute to top of descent. So how do we do top of descent? It's super easy. Let's go all the way down to 500. Let's go down to 1,000. We'll be taking over long before then anyway. All the way down to 1,000. Here we go. Oops, that was 100. What am I doing? There we go. And all we do is we just hit, well, I'll show you. We just hit one button to descend. And that's it. So we'll give that a minute. And then we'll start a descent and have another look around. There we go. Descend to target. It says right there. So all we need to do is it alt select? No, it's just descend. Dang it. I did that wrong. No, that's, yeah, descend. One button. Descend. Alt select. 800 feet per minute. That's it. So now we just need to watch our speed there. Oh, come on, go away. Watch our speed there. And figure out what this disaster is going to be, so we can choose a new point on here, or just fly by hand, or with the heading bug, whatever we got to do. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I will turn landing lights on at 10 grand, and you get sightseeing for a while. I'm also going to watch my speed. See you in about 15 minutes my time, and just a minute or two your time. Alright, so now that we can zoom in, it looks like that this might actually work. We're going to go to that waypoint and then turn into the runway directly. I don't know, I'm still very skeptical. We're still 10 miles out, 10 minutes out. VNav, I slowed us down. I didn't want to overspeed, and that screwed up the VNav, but we're going to keep our target. We're at 712 already anyway, so we're just going to stay on this target. It's going to bring us down to 1,000 feet, and then we'll stop descending anyway. So that's all we're doing. We're just waiting for this thing to get closer so I can zoom in more and see what's really going on, I guess. We'll let GPS bring us in quite a ways before we land manually. I already turned landing lights on at 10,000 feet. Too early for flaps, too early for gear. Otherwise, that's all that's left is gear and flaps when appropriate. No weather turned on, so 202. And that's it. Let's give you another minute of sightseeing or so, and we'll be right back to land this airplane. Alright, looks like this is gonna work, I guess. I'm not exactly convinced, if you can hear it in my voice. But, this might actually work. I'm just hesitant about the runway direction, but whatever. Alrighty. Whoops, wrong way. Let's see. What can we do? Let's look at speed. Let's slow this airplane way down, because we're gonna need to land at some point, and that is way too fast. What else can we do? Nothing. It's just a waiting game at this moment and enjoying the scenery. It looks gorgeous the farther along we go. It was really flat back there, but it's pretty hilly and mountainous. I wouldn't think they're mountains, but very hilly over here. Incredible. I'm sure Deer Park, Newfoundland is absolutely gorgeous in real life. It's gorgeous enough in the sim. All these valleys and rivers and waterways and everything out to the ocean. So cool. We might have to do another flight where we fly over the rest of Newfoundland, because this is really awesome. This is a really easy plane to fly. Not very easy to land. It still does some of that suction stuff, so you can't land at idle, but you have to treat it kind of like a jet, I guess. Anyway, what are we at? How are we doing under VSR? That means we're coming down way too fast, so let's decrease our rate of descent by quite a bit. Let's do 400, because that's what that says is 400. And keep an eye on our speed. And then we're going to approach at this flag, touch down about that flag, give or take. We're going to tease the stall horn. We're going to try to land at stall, because we can. Reversers if we need to. Alrighty, let's come back over here and see what we're doing. Alright, look at that, 15 miles out. And then it looks like it's gonna work. I really don't believe it, but it looks like it's going to work. Wow. Alright, how are things going? Less than a minute before we make our turn, so let's start slowing down a little bit more. Just so we're about 160, we can get gear done and flaps down as soon as we make that corner. Alright, making our turn. There should be an airport up there somewhere. I sure don't see it yet. But it's there. I guess it's a couple miles away yet. Runway has been spotted. It's that strip right there, that little landing strip. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're coming down. Are we still on track or VNAV? What's it say? Yeah, we're still ahead of schedule on the VNAV. That's fine. Looks like we're getting lateral navigation. It says we're below, which is fine. We know that because of this. Let's see. We're just going to stay what we're doing. Maybe ease our descent a little bit. And we're going to get flaps down, or gear down first. That'll cause some drag. We never watched the gear come out. That's awesome. Very cool. Take advantage of a look around super fast. Look at that crosswind. There shouldn't be any crosswind. Weird. It looks like there's a crosswind. Very strange. There shouldn't be. Alright, well, getting kind of slow probably. Alright, let's hop inside so we don't crash this thing, eh? Very gorgeous first set of flaps. That'll cause it to float. Autopilot will get mad. A few more throttles here. I've heard that real-life pilots do not use the second set of flaps unless they really have to, and even then at the last second, I guess. Okay, slowing down. I want to look around, but we can't. So let's see. Where are we on here? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Just hanging tight. That's all. This airplane is so easy to fly. So if you're using GPS, it's ridiculous. But it's fun. It's fun to fly by hand too. Alright, let's see. We're just keeping up on everything. Nothing is going on right now. Well, I guess we are landing, but alright, starting to reach the glide slope here. Let's see. I want to see what the GPS is going to do, what autopilot is going to do for us. I'm very curious. Let's start slowing down to that second flag. And then we'll get ready to kill autopilot. Feels like we're high, but it says we're not. So let's see what happens now if it stays on glide slope. I'm really curious. Okay, we're at our approach flag. We're not going to do second flaps quite yet. Alright, is it going to start coming down on its own? Sure seems like it, maybe. Well, we're coming down like 300 feet per minute. Glide slope. It's not following the glide slope. What if we take that off? Nope. Okay. I guess it's all on us. Come on, go away, autopilot. Yep, it's going to do whatever it wants. Okay. Throttles back, props forward. Let's come down and meet that glide slope. Not sure why the autopilot didn't follow it. Second set of flaps. And keep our speed up, so point down for speed. Throttle so we don't descend too much. But let's try to stay on that glide slope as best as we can. We could go visual. We could report runway in sight and go visual for now, but I just want to follow that. I guess maybe if I would have hit approach on the autopilot, it would have followed the glide slope. I didn't think of that. Maybe it would have. Too late to try it now. Too much is going on, but maybe that's my mistake. If it would have hit approach on the autopilot like you would with ILS, then it would have followed it. Who knows? We'll try it again next time. Note to self, try it again next time. Alright, we're a little above touchdown speed. I want to be a little faster, actually. I'm following the glide slope on the HSI. Alright, here we go. Coming in. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I bet in real life this is just ridiculously amazing. Let's keep our speed up a little bit, stay on that glide slope. And again, we're not going to go completely to idle until just before touchdown. Just got to get sucked down a little bit. Otherwise, you would normally go to idle over the threshold like any other GA aircraft. I've talked to a real life B-1900 pilot, and you would go to idle, but you can't in the sim on this one. So we're just going to come in. It feels like we're coming in hot, but we're not. So we're just going to come in like this. We're going to do a late flare and let it come down all on its own. And it should come down. There we go. Keep that nose wheel down super gently. Well, come on, nose wheel down on your own. And reversers and brakes. And stop on a dime because we can. With a little bit of brake fade, like in a race car. There we go. Smooth as silk as long as you got enough throttle engaged. Then I just let it come down all on its own. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's just turn off here. I think maybe not the next flight. Maybe the next flight. We'll fly the rest of Newfoundland. That was really awesome. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's slow down. Like this. Let's clean up a few things. Taxi lights can come on. This can go to ground. These can come back on so people can see. Come down here. Stop our clock. 56-minute flight time. Alrighty. Where are we headed? Kind of just want to go straight, but you can't get there from here. How would you get there? Through there, maybe? Not sure. Let's see. Can we taxi while we check this out? Yeah, I don't know how you would get there except for that tiny little driveway looking thing, which we can't fit this thing through there. So let's just go up. Well, let's get inside so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, dude, slow down. Let's just go up here and park next to the Air Canada jet. Alrighty, pull in nice and slowly. Just like so. Piece of cake. Alright. We'll just go this view because this is an awesome view. And stop right about here. Come down and set the parking brake. What do we need to do? We need to shut down, turn off all lights and external lights. So here we go. We'll keep the tail flood on though. Fuel off, props back, etc. Whoop. This one, right? So props back. Fuel back. External power. Come here. Come on. There we go. External power. Battery off. Turn off anything else you want to turn off. Like avionics should have come off probably before we killed power. Unless you blow some stuff up. Alrighty, turn all that off. Turn all this off. Close the guard again. Turn that off. Turn that off. Everything that you want can come off. Open doors. Let's do it like this if we can. There's a click spot there. There's a click spot here. Hop outside. And open the baggage door for people. And static elements. And there you go. Newfoundland. Start and finish, and we'll do another Newfoundland, probably finish the rest of the way across the island. I'm going to research Deer Park in real life and see how gorgeous it is, and I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. Please like, please subscribe. Make sure you do hit the like button, though, to tell YouTube there's activity and play the algorithm game. Share this with your friends. If you have a request for a flight, put it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.